Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The Olimpico, obviously an integral part of Roma's proud history. They're home since 1953. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And Dijk can get it clear. And here's Cruyff. Beckham in with a header! Good delivery, no joy.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Salah. That's really nice. Now, what next? Lukaku. What a ball this has turned out to be. And he heaves it forward. Florence will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
This group of players must do an awful lot.
He's gone for it! And he's done it!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Cruyff. Beckham. It's it into the mid. Hits one! Back of the net! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pullet needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's got through. Oh, good ball. He's left his man. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Strong punch. Mohamed Salah absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Now it's Lukaku. Mohamed Salah. Lukaku. Lukaku! Just one goal in it now. Game on. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Florence get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Conte. Kimmich. Pullet cuts it out. Fernando Torres. And it's Neymar. And here's Lukaku. It's Lukaku! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Beckham. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Goes for goal! And in again! In it goes! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Donnarumma reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of... He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Lukaku versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
And here's Neymar. Adriano. It's come loose. Lukaku. Beckham. Just brushed off the ball there. Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. So we're just settling back into this second half. Lukaku. Rafael Varane. Right through the middle. Now short. Cruyff! It's in!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Bullet. Petit. And it's Cruyff. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. He's through the middle. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Lobs it in gently. You can get that clear. Salah. And here's Lukaku. And here's Neymar. No foul, says the referee. Cruyff. And back to base. Van Dijk drives it forward. And it's Lukaku. And here's Neymar. That's not going to make it. Adriano. It's a loose ball. Forward it goes. And it's got through. And it's hoisted clear. Beckham. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Beckham floats one up, and Cruyff! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
You've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
He's made it 3. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just too high. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop them in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Van Dijk. And it's Neymar. And he has been fouled there. Time for changes on both sides, actually. Oh, that's a waste.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Pull it. Now it's Cruyff. Forlan. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Donnarumma did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
4 in the game. He is the man. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Now it's Cruyff, out to the right. Back into the middle. Inzaghi! A chance! Cruyff with a shot! Beckham. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, good interception. Neymar. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. De Ligt. Triol. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Beckham. Played into the middle. And the volley. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Florence, some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. And here's Neymar. He's gone for it! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge of your...
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too. And all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This place, simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
You know, Peter, I'm pretty sure Johan Cruyff will be looking to dictate the tempo here in the only way he can. One of the all-time greats and the man who revolutionised tactics in introducing a whole new philosophy and a whole new style.
Safe to say he is a pretty special player too.
And inspirational to my generation as well.
Bergkamp drives it forward. So his contractual situation is sorted. An extension agreed. Kimmich. And here's Lewandowski. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Just brushed off the ball there.
Look, there's no doubt that the manager is trying to get his team to play a game that's possession-oriented. A lot of interplay is now short and brisk.
Now it's Bergkamp. And here's Cruyff. Guendouzi.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
Well played, he saw that coming. Goretzka needed a better pass there. Goretzka. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Cruyff. Real chance! Keeper's done ever so well.
Cruyff simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Oh, good interception. Beckham needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Lewandowski. Gnabry done very well to intervene. Cruyff. Torres. Now it's Cruyff. Out to the right. Fired in from distance. And he's cut it out. Massive lead! And he's done it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Adriano really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all...
He's had a go! Really well taken goal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Beckham with the opportunity to showcase his dead ball craft. Up to meet it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Gendouzi, forward it goes. Now it's Goretzka. He gets past his man. Chooses to go back. Lewandowski! Goal! Spain! And the comeback is complete.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Spain get themselves into the lead. As a pop! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
And here's Lewandowski, and it's Gnabry. Puyol battles to win it back. Puyol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's there to cut it out. Varane gets rid without sophistication. And it's half-time here. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. They played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And we're already back underway here. Saul. Goretzka has created one goal already. Finds himself eased off the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And the ball's come out! Kimmich plays it short. Gnabry gets it out to the wing. Played back in. Van Dijk shapes to shoot! Just swings wide.
Saul nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Puyol. Beckham. Cruyff. Fernando Torres. Goretzka. And here's Cruyff. Now it's Gnabry. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And that has been cleared. And the weighted pass. De Ligt attempts a clearance. Gnabry, in he goes again! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Gnabry did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
There's going to be another change here. Torres has been withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Bergkamp. In by Bergkamp. He's managed to get it away. And it's Lewandowski. He's left his man. That is terrific skill. Gets wrestled off the ball. Varane has got himself a free kick. De Ligt. Beckham. Cruyff. Bergkamp. Hoists it forward. Oh, that is up! Forlan has a goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Goretzka with the clearance. And here's Morata. Saul. Cruyff. Goretzka. Shot a goal! Goal! Spain! Into the lead once more. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
A goal so characteristic of a team in the winning habit. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, it's Saul. That intervention was very necessary. Rafael Varane. Kimmich. Quick glance at goal. Cruyff. Oh, surely! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. He was just never going to miss.
He just didn't let his nerves get to him. He struck that with conviction. What a penalty.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Gone back to the keeper. Kimmich. Goretzka. And it's Morata. Kimmich. Goretzka. And here's Gnabry.
Gnabry really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Forlan. Petit. Cruyff. And here's the chance to counter. There's the through ball. Now it's Gnabry. Shoots! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Spain blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look...
And that's that. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the sense...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Stade Louis II, not one of the biggest grounds, but certainly one that serves up a very unique atmosphere. And already we're underway here. Little doubt, that is a foul. Jordi Alba has been told to walk, and he needs to be wary of his reaction now. He wouldn't want to risk further sanction.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
And it's Messi.
Well, it's a mode of defending that's been their choice in recent times. Retreat and make sure that the play is always in front of them.
Messi. Played out to the right. Gets up to hit it! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
I guess this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
Look, to make a change this early, Peter, is not the norm. He seems to be unhappy about it, and I sympathise. I think he's been harshly treated.
Hoists it forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. As for the opponents, anything noteworthy on the tactical front?
They do prefer an element of caution, Peter, and get behind the ball in numbers, but those numbers have licence to be carefree once a breakaway is sprung.
And it's Messi. Cruyff. Forlan. He could... Cruyff! He scored!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
So, a breakthrough already. Dembele is onto it and can take it up. And here's it's Ronaldinho! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Forlan. Torres. Now it's Cruyff. Messi. Beckham. Early ball.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
And it's played forward. De Ligt does well there, alert. And it's Cruyff. Fernando Torres. Ronaldinho. Dembele. Ronaldinho! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Van Dijk. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. And here's Dembele. Beckham. Messi. And here's Ronaldinho. Now it's Maradona. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Cruyff. And it's Messi. Fernando Torres. And the shot! Fabinho goes looking. Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Dembele. And here's Cruyff. Fernando Torres. Big chance! Just off target. Keeper's ball. Defending was strong and firm. And here's Torres. That's been won straight back. It's got through and... plays it out to the wing. Right through the middle. Dembele. Forward it goes. The half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind it.
It's Dembele! Tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Ronaldinho. Beckham plays it forward.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And Saldi just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
And here's Torres. Torres! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as Tesco Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And he's there to clear it. Plays it out to the flank. Now it's Beckham. In comes the cross. Forward it goes. Dembele. De Ligt proves too strong there. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Torres. Now it's Cruyff. Messi. Messi is flagged offside. That has put a stop to that. Cuts it out. Forlan. And here's Messi. Messi has a pop! Done very well to intervene. Cruyff. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Beckham! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Speculative strike. Oh, nearly. hoists it forward. Skriniar gets into the right position to intercept. And it's Messi. Cruyff. Fernando Torres. Beckham. And here's Cruyff. This is gone, that's a foul.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Beckham! Oh, what a goal! A finish right from the top draw. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ronaldinho, it's Ronaldinho! A great save, real class.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's Beckham. There's a long ball. Fabinho. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And here, Messi! And it's played forward. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Now it's Dembele. Gets the better of his man. Dembele. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Now it's Cruyff, and he's on his way! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Beckham. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Decent looking ball. It's Dembele! They've scored! And what a climax we have here!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Messi. Well, what's he giving here? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Look, they've done this already, Peter, so they can do it again.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Messi! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And he's produced a beauty. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, this is a team that doesn't look as if it's daunted away from home.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The action has already started.
Well, it's an honour to be able to sit here and watch a man the beautiful game owes so much to, Peter, in Johan Cruyff. He has such a great influence on the world game, never mind just this team.
Truly unique in so many regards.
A hero.
Torres making use of the space out wide. Bayern Munich will play a certain way here, Jim. What is that way?
They have a tried and tested passing formula, Peter, that's very easy on the eye, with panache and punch.
Cruyff. Right through the middle. He's through, now is he in? And the finish! And it's Cruyff. Oh, what a ball! Saul. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Fernando Torres. Bullet. Quick run, Adriano! Ball's another chance! Forward it goes. Robertson. Cruyff. And here's Lewandowski. Puyol can hoist it clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Adriano. Deflected behind for a corner kick. It's gone for a throw-in. Managed to get it away. Through it. Adriano. Has he picked him out? Oh, good take in a good area. Going for goal! Neymar plays it forward. Bayern Munich have a free kick. And it's Saul. Cruyff. Played into the middle. Puyol tries to clear. Hits one! Oh, the ball's come loose! Beckham. Pull it. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Played back in.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Oh, he's broken through. Pull it. And it's Cruyff. And here's Lewandowski. He's got a tries a shot! It's broken loose.
Well, I think when you're in that situation, all you can do is tip your hat to the keeper, because that was fantastic.
There is the half-time whistle, and both sides have drawn blanks. They've toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. How to review the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Kimmich drives it forward, going through. Well read, he sorted that out. Cleared without complication. Ball's gone out of play. Pullet goes looking.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he just whacks it away. Saul not easily shrugged off the ball. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Beckham. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Cruyff, gorgeous control there. It's Neymar! The defence can get it clear. Robertson. And here's Lewandowski.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Morata. Pullet. It has got through to him. And it's Lewandowski. Cruyff. In he goes again! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's got to be a change. Inzaghi. Cruyff. Morata. Now it's Inzaghi. Robertson tries to get it forward quickly.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Cruyff.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Keeps everyone guessing.
Bayern Munich showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Morata hoists it forward, and it's Mertens. And here's Levin, goes for goal! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
To the last 5 minutes. Triol. Beckham.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Beckham. Koulibaly is there, and he can get that clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Beckham. And time is up. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this...
Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It's Adriano! What a wonderful goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Hits one! There's risk, but by that far.
De Bruyne usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Petit. Bullet. Beckham. Now shot. Hits one! Oh, real danger here. Tries a shot! Back of the net! 2-0 and in next to no time. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Fernando Torres is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Chance! Well read, he sorted that out. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Coman. Has a pop! Oh, taken with style!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
De Bruyne. Coman. Pallarella. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And here's Cruyff. Adriano. That'll be a throw. Beckham. Beckham drives it forward. Torres! Adriano. Corner given. And they shoots! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And here's Cruyff. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Hoists it forward. Petit. And it's Cruyff. Adriano. It's Adriano! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Oh, terrible pass. That's a good ball to find him. Adriano. That's That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. De Bruyne. He's gone for it! Oh, another chance! Really well taken goal. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an...
And the shot! They can pounce on that. No mistake! Mondonda did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
I doubt he'll score too many which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
De Bruyne. Now it's Quagliarella. It's come loose. And it's played forward. Cruyff. There's the through ball. And it's De Bruyne. The final action of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And the game has already resumed. Shapes to shoot! Bale plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Cruyff. Torres spreads it towards the left. Oh, that's neat. Up he gets! And it's there! And surely that settles it. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So now the difference is 3. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Both sides a bit too casual in position. He'll hit it! No, not quite.
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed.
Petit. Forward it goes. Triol. And it's Gullit. De Bruyne does well there, alert, dashing forward at pace. Triol. Beckham plays it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. De Bruyne plays it out to the wing. Quagliarella has a hit! Disappointing finish in the end. get it forward quickly. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's away. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Kivu. And the through ball is intercepted. And here's Cruyff. Cruyff gets it out to the wing. Petit. And it's Beckham. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Pullet has created one goal already. De Bruyne gets it back. He could be in here. And it's played forward. And now they can launch a counter. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. And that's a throw-in. Petit. Beckham. Petit. Beckham hoists it forward. Torres opts to play it back. Tries to dink it in. So here comes the substitution. Varane picks it up from the goal kick. Varane goes long. De Ligt cuts it out. He came in hard, very hard. Pullet. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Petit. De Ligt. And it's Cruyff. Pagliarella, who has made his impact already. Into stoppage time, they must make something of this.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And that's that. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off.
With that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The action has already started.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Beckham considers his options.
Well, he probably expected to do a lot better considering the position he was in.
And it's Forlan. Cruyff. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Has he picked him out? Cruyff. Can he deliver? Pull it. Has a goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Messi with the opportunity to showcase his dead ball craft. And out to safety. Same again, same outcome.
Well, but really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Torres gets it away. That is terrific skill. Cruyff. And it's Messi. Beckham. De Ligt. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Petit. Beckham. Cruyff. Triol. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. He's played him through. Beckham. Pull it. That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, it's a mode of defending that's been their choice in recent times. Retreat and make sure that the play is always in front of them.
Now it's Messi. He's come loose. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. It's a loose ball. Aimed in towards the centre. And he just whacks it away. Varane gets rid without sophistication. Pull it. Well, And the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Vieira. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Dinks one in. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Cruyff. Has a hit! This could fall anywhere! And he heaves it forward. And it's Vieira. Hits one! And he's done it!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping.
He's had a shot! He has done it! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to...
Has a pop! What a wonderful goal! Simplicity itself.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Huelva take the lead.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
And the half-time whistle goes. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And the game has already resumed here. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Vieira. Beckham drives it forward. Dangerous looking ball, but it's come to nothing. Hoists it forward. Bullet. That's been it. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Messi taking charge of the dead ball.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up the street.
Decent hit from there. Puyol, and it's played forward. And here's Forlan. Cruyff. Morata is flagged offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Sergio Ramos. Now it's Morata.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Forlan. Vieira, who does have an assist to his name. Beckham. Now it's Morata. Now, can he capitalise? He gets past his man. Shot at goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
There's going to be another change here. Good clearance and very necessary. Good offside that time. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And here's Totti, Beckham, in towards the middle. And he's cut, and the shot! And in it goes!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Donnarumma reacted well to the initial effort, but hits one! It's in! Into the lead once more!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Surprise, surprise. He just keeps on delivering, and listen, we all expect that.
Well, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Koulibaly positions himself well and cuts it out. And here's Neymar. Oh, what a ball! Now it's Morata. Cleared without complication. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Velvet are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Now it's Morata. Looks to thread it through. Big chance! Really well taken goal. They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So, well, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Velvet merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Donnarumma will lay claim to that.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Kimmich.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Kimmich. Koulibaly. Kimmich. And here's Messi. Morata. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Sergio Ramos. to a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. De Ligt goes looking. Beckham is onto it and can take it up. Towering header! It's anyone's ball. And that's it. What a game, wonderful stuff, and the right result. Well, the side really deserved to lose. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but...